As someone who's always dreamed of hitting the lottery and living large, I can't help but be fascinated by the insanely luxurious motorhomes that billionaires call their home away from home. And today, we're counting down the top 10 most expensive ones out there. Integra Cornerstone. Keeping up with the theme of luxury, let's move on to the Integra Cornerstone, which comes in at a cool $926,439. I know, it might seem like a bargain compared to what's coming up, but trust me, this thing is packed with features that'll make you feel like royalty on the road. First off, the interior is straight up lavish. We're talking porcelain tiled floors that'll make you feel like you're walking through a fancy hotel lobby every time you step inside. And the seats? They're not just any old leather seats. They're heated and cooled, so you can always ride in comfort no matter what the weather's like outside. But it's not just about the creature's comfort. The Cornerstone's got some seriously advanced driving tech too. The Firefly multiplex system makes controlling everything a breeze, and the extensive insulation means you won't be bothered by any outside noise. And if you're worried about staying warm or cool, the AquaHot hydraulic water and heating system has got you covered. When you're behind the wheel, you'll appreciate the precise steering and adjustable power steering assist, and with the advanced camera system, you'll have a clear view of everything around you. It's like having your own personal chauffeur, except you're the one in control. Now I know what you're thinking, $1 million for an RV. But listen, if you're gonna splurge on a motorhome, you might as well go all out. And the Integra Cornerstone is the definition of going all out. It's got everything you could possibly want in a home on wheels, and then some. Don't just take my word for it though. As one reviewer put it, for those who demand the absolute best in RV living, this is a true gem. I mean, if that doesn't convince you, I don't know what will. So if you've got a spare million lying around and you're looking for a way to travel in style, the Integra Cornerstone might just be the motorhome of your dreams. It's like having your own personal palace that you can take with you wherever you go. And let's be real, who doesn't want that? But hang on tight, because we're just getting started on this tour of the most insanely expensive motorhomes out there, Concord Centurion 1200. And speaking of blowing your mind, feast your eyes on the Concord Centurion 1200. This beast of a motorhome will set you back a cool $1.3 million, but trust me, it's worth every penny. First off, let's talk about the design. The Centurion 1200 is built on the Mercedes-Benz heavy-duty Actros truck chassis, which means it's tough as nails and ready for anything. The exterior has this imposing, rugged look that just screams, I mean business. But don't let that fool you. Once you step inside, it's like walking into a 5-star hotel suite. The interior is all about simple elegance. The design is clean and understated, but you can tell that every single detail has been carefully thought out. It's the kind of luxury that doesn't need to shout. It just is. But here's where things get really crazy. The Centurion 1200 has a rear garage. Yes, you read that right. A garage in your motorhome. You can fit a whole other car in there, like a Mercedes SL Roadster or even a Porsche 911. I mean, why settle for just one luxury vehicle when you can have two, right? And let's not forget about the power under the hood. This thing's got a 6-cylinder, 12.8-liter engine with 420 horsepower, plus a 12-speed Mercedes PowerShift transmission. In other words, it's got more than enough oomph to get you where you need to go and then some. But the Centurion 1200 isn't just about raw power, it's also got all the high-tech living amenities you could ask for. We're talking touchscreen controlled induction cooktops, a 190-liter refrigerator, a dishwasher, an LED TV with satellite, a Bose audio system, a washer and dryer, leather upholstery, real wood veneers, and even microprocessor controlled lighting. It's like having your own personal smart home on wheels. And the best part, you can customize it however you want. Want to swap out the leather for some crazy animal print? Go for it. Want to add a hot tub on the roof? Hey, anything's possible when you've got $1.3 million to play with. As one reviewer put it, it's a rolling palace that promises the kind of luxury only dreams are made of. I couldn't have said it better myself. So if you're looking for a motorhome that combines rugged toughness with the kind of luxury that would make a king jealous, the Concord Centurion 1200 might just be the rig for you. Just don't blame me when all your friends start asking for rides, but we're not done yet, folks. Coming up next, we've got a motorhome that takes luxury to a whole new level with a focus on quality materials and high-tech features that'll make your head spin. Newmar King Air. Alright, so we've seen some seriously swanky motorhomes so far, but the Newmar King Air takes luxury to a whole new level. I mean, this thing's got a price tag of $1.5 million, so you know it's gotta be good. First off, let's talk about the materials. The King Air is all about quality, and it shows. The interior is decked out in Italian leather upholstery that's so soft, you'll feel like you're sitting on a cloud. And the cockpit seats, they're not just comfortable, they've got remote-controlled adjustments, so you can find your perfect position with the push of a button. But it's not just about the seating. The King Air's got heated porcelain flooring throughout, so you can walk around barefoot without ever getting cold feet. And the living area? It's got dual opposing couches that are draped in that same Italian leather. I'm telling you, this thing's like a fancy Italian villa on wheels. And don't even get me started on the kitchen. The King Air's got Viking appliances, a convection microwave, and a Wolf induction cooktop. I don't even know what half of that means, but it sounds fancy as heck. And when it's time to rest, you can retreat to the king-sized bed in the slide-out, or freshen up in one of the spacious bathrooms with hand-laid marble. I mean, come on. Marble in an RV? That's just nuts. But the King Air isn't just about luxury, it's also got some seriously advanced tech and safety features. The Rand McNally navigation system will make sure you never get lost, and the adaptive cruise control and blind spot monitoring will keep you safe on the road. It's like having your own personal chauffeur and bodyguard all in one. And you know what? The Newmar King Air isn't just an RV, it's an experience. As one reviewer put it, it's not just an RV, it's an experience. And I couldn't agree more. When you're behind the wheel of this thing, you'll feel like you're living in the lap of luxury. It's the kind of experience that most of us can only dream about. So if you've got a spare $1.5 million lying around and you want to travel in style, the Newmar King Air might just be the motorhome for you. It's got all the high-end features you could ever want, plus some seriously advanced tech and safety features to boot. Vulcan Mobile Performance S. This bad boy will set you back a cool $2.1 million, but trust me, it's worth every penny. Let's talk about the showstopper feature, the hidden garage. And we're not talking about a garage for your bikes or your camping gear, no, no, no. This garage is built to house a supercar. Yeah, you heard that right. You can bring your Bugatti Chiron or your Lamborghini Aventador along for the ride, because why not? But the crazy features don't stop there. The interior of this beast is fully customizable, so you can deck it out however you want. You want real wood accents? You got it. Marble countertops? No problem. Brilliant white upholstery that's gonna make you feel like you're living in a cloud. Done and done. And let's talk about the luxury features for a second. The Vulcan Mobile Performance S has got a master bedroom that's bigger than most people's apartments, a roomy shower that's gonna make you forget you're in an RV, and a Burmester audio system that's gonna make your ears think they died and went to heaven. But wait, there's more. The kitchen in this thing is straight up gourmet. You've got an induction stove, a microwave oven, a standard oven, a dishwasher, and even an espresso machine. Because why settle for regular coffee when you're living the high life? And you know what's really gonna blow your mind? The storage in this thing. You've got power-operated storage for your plates, your utensils, your cups, everything. You don't even have to lift a finger. It's like having your own personal butler, except it's a motorhome. So yeah, the Vulcan Mobile Performance S is the ultimate fusion of luxury and speed. It's got everything you could ever want in a motorhome, plus a garage for your supercar, because why not? As one reviewer put it, the ultimate fusion of luxury and speed, and I couldn't agree more. And the best part, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Coming up next, we've got an RV that's going to take the concept of customization to a whole new level. Every single one is tailored to the owner's specific preferences, down to the last detail. It's like having your own personal designer, but for your motorhome, Coach P50. We've seen some seriously insane motorhomes so far, but the Coach P50 takes things to a whole new level of bespoke luxury. And when I say bespoke, I mean it. Every single P50 is tailored specifically to the owner's preferences. You want exotic wood patterns? You got it. Natural stones? No problem. This thing is like having your own personal interior designer, but for your RV. And let's talk about the craftsmanship for a second. The P50 isn't just slapping some fancy materials together and calling it a day. No, no, no. We're talking custom-built chassis, Intricate wood designs that'll make your jaw drop, and stonework that belongs in a museum. It's like the Newmar Coach team is full of artists, and the P50 is their masterpiece. But the P50 isn't just about looking pretty. This thing's got some serious tech under the hood. The digital glass dash is straight out of a sci-fi movie, and the Intrepid Coach management system is like having your own personal assistant. It's like the P50 is a smart home on wheels, and you're the master of the domain. And let's not forget about the living area. The heated and cooled seats don't just recline, they rotate a full 360 degrees. It's like having your own personal lazy Susan, but for your butt. And with a 20 kilowatt diesel generator, you'll never have to worry about running out of power. You could probably run a small city off this thing, but you know what really sets the P50 apart? The fact that no two are exactly alike. When you drop $2.45 million on one of these bad boys, you're not just buying a motorhome, you're buying a one-of-a-kind work of art that's tailored specifically to your tastes. It's like having a suit custom made, but instead of a suit, it's a gigantic rolling palace. Anderson Mobile Estates The Heat. This bad boy comes in at a cool $2.5 million, but trust me, it's worth every penny. First off, let's talk about the interior. When you step inside the Heat, you'll be greeted by an opulent wonderland of leather, oak wood, and marble finishes. It's like walking into a palace on wheels, and you're the king or queen of the castle. Every surface is decked out in the finest materials money can buy, and it shows. And let's talk about the kitchen for a second. This ain't your grandma's RV kitchen, no sir. The Heat's got a full-size residential kitchen that's gonna make your mouth water. We're talking top-tier appliances, plenty of counter space, and all the bells and whistles you could ever want. You could host a dinner party in this thing, and no one would even know they're in an RV. But the real showstopper, the panoramic windows. These babies let in so much natural light, you'll forget you're even inside. And when you're cruising down the highway, you'll have a front row seat to some of the most breathtaking views you've ever seen. It's like having your own personal IMAX theater, but better. And don't even get me started on the living area. The Heat's got heated and cooled seats that'll make you never want to leave. And with multiple flat-screen TVs, you can watch your favorite shows in style. It's like having your own personal cinema, but with way comfier seats. But the Heat isn't just about the luxury features. This thing's got state-of-the-art technology and security features that'll make you feel like you're in a Bond movie. We're talking 24-hour video surveillance, so you can sleep easy knowing your palace on wheels is safe and sound. And if you thought the Heat couldn't get any bigger, think again. This baby's got expandable living spaces that'll make you forget you're in an RV. With 1,200 square feet of space, you could practically host a dance party in here. It's like having your own personal ballroom, but with way better views. As one reviewer put it, a mobile mansion that caters to the needs and desires of rich executives and high-maintenance celebrities. And ain't that the truth? The Anderson Mobile Estates. The Heat is the ultimate in luxury living. It's not just an RV, it's a lifestyle. Featherlite Vant Saint-Germain. Just when you thought the RVs couldn't get any more luxurious, along comes the Featherlite Vant Saint-Germain. This bad boy is a literal masterpiece on wheels, and it's got a price tag to match, $2.5 million. But trust me, it's worth every penny. When you step inside the Saint-Germain, you'll be greeted by a world of opulence that'll make your jaw drop. We're talking leather upholstery that's so soft, you'll never want to sit on anything else again. And the wood accents, they're not just any old wood. We're talking rare, exotic woods that you've probably never even heard of. It's like a forest of luxury up here. And don't even get me started on the marble finishes. Every surface is decked out in the finest marble money can buy, and it shows. It's like walking into a palace on wheels, and you're the king or queen of the castle. But Saint-Germain isn't just about looking pretty. This thing's got some serious tech under the hood. We're talking smart automation that'll make your life a breeze. You can control everything from the lights to the temperature with just the touch of a button. And the suspension system, it's so advanced you'll forget you're even moving. It's like floating on a cloud of luxury. And let's talk about the living area for a second. The Saint-Germain's got plush seating that'll make you never want to leave. And the gourmet kitchen, it's got top-of-the-line appliances that'll make your mouth water. You could host a dinner party in this thing and no one would even know they're in an RV. But the real showstopper is the bedroom. The Saint-Germain's got a king-sized bed that's so comfy, you'll never want to get up. And with a plasma TV right there, You can watch your favorite shows in style. It's like having your own personal cinema, but with way comfier seats. And the bathroom, don't even get me started. It's marble-clad from top to bottom, with a spa-like shower that'll make you forget you're even in an RV. Marathon Coach 1332, a true marvel of customization, and it's got a price tag to match. A whopping $2.8 million. When you drop that kind of cash on an RV, you expect it to be tailored to your every whim and desire. And that's exactly what you get with the 1332. From the layout to the finishes to the features, everything is designed to suit the owner's preferences. It's like having your own personal interior designer, but for your motorhome. And let's talk about the living space for a second. The 1332's got a spacious front parlor that's gonna make you forget you're even in an RV. With its large windows and plush seating, it's like having your own personal lounge on wheels. And the AV system, it's top-notch, baby. You can watch your favorite movies and shows in style with sound quality that'll make you feel like you're right there in the action. But the 1332 isn't just about the interior. This thing's got a sleek and aerodynamic exterior that's gonna turn heads wherever you go. It's like a work of art on wheels, and you're the proud owner. And with its generous storage bays, you can bring along all your toys and gear without even breaking a sweat. The Marathon Coach 1332 is the ultimate in customization and luxury. It's not just an RV, it's a reflection of your personal style and taste. But hold on to your hats, folks, because the next RV on our list is gonna blow your mind. 4Travel Prevost H345 ESS. With a price tag of $2.9 million, it's got luxury features coming out the wazoo. First off, let's talk about that lavish spec list. The H345 ESS has got 5 TVs sprinkled throughout, so you can watch your favorite shows no matter where you are. And the decorative ceiling lighting, it's like having your own personal starry night sky right inside your RV. The master bathroom in this bad boy is like a spa on wheels. It's got a sauna with digital controls, so you can sweat out all your worries in style. And the overhead rain shower, it's like standing under a waterfall in the middle of the jungle, but without the bugs and the humidity. And let's talk about the kitchen for a second. The H345 ESS has got top-of-the-line appliances that'll make your mouth water. And the heated floors, they'll keep your toes toasty warm, even on the chilliest of mornings. But the real game changer is the EcoSmart filtration tanks. You can take this baby off the grid and still have clean, fresh water for days. But the H345 ESS isn't just about the creature comforts. This thing is packed with tech advancements that'll blow your mind. The air-activated pocket doors, they're like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. And the Vega Touch coach control system, it's like having your own personal assistant, but without the attitude. And if you thought the inside was impressive, just wait until you see the outside. The H345 ESS has got a built-in exterior TV, so you can watch the big game while you're grilling up some burgers. It's like having your own personal tailgate party, but without the crowds and the porta potties. The 4Travel Prevost H345 ESS is the ultimate in luxury RVing. It's got all the bells and whistles you could ever want, and then some. Marchi Element Palazzo Superior. But folks, if you thought the H345 ESS was the cream of the crop, just wait until you see what's coming up next. This next motorhome is so futuristic and high-tech, it's like something straight out of a James Bond movie. And with a price tag that'll make your jaw drop, it's the definition of ultra-luxurious living on wheels. Introducing the Marchi Element Palazzo Superior, the most expensive motorhome in the world, coming in at a whopping $3 million. No, really, you heard that right, $3 million for an RV. But trust me, this ain't your grandpa's camper van. First off, just take a look at the exterior. It's got this wild two-story appearance that makes it look more like a luxury yacht than an RV. And the cockpit, it's got a 180-degree view that'll make you feel like you're flying first class. But the real kicker is that this bad boy is built with carbon fiber. That's the same stuff they use in Formula One race cars and spaceships. So yeah, it's pretty much indestructible. But the inside is where the real magic happens. Step inside and you'll find a spacious spacious living room with a wraparound sofa that's so comfy you might just forget to leave. And the 42-inch LED TV, it's perfect for binge-watching your favorite shows. But if you're feeling a little parched, just head over to the bar cabinet and mix yourself a drink. It's like having your own private lounge, but on wheels. And when it's time to catch some Z's, the bedroom is where it's at. The king-sized bed is so big you could fit a whole football team in there. But the real showstopper is the Sky Lounge rooftop terrace. It's got built-in furniture, radiant floor heating, and a sun canopy that'll make you feel like you're lounging on the beach in the middle of the desert. And if you're worried about getting cold up there, don't be. The floor heating will keep your toes toasty warm, even on the chilliest of nights. This thing is like a 5-star hotel on wheels. But here's the thing, only the super rich need apply. With a price tag of $3 million, this baby ain't for the faint of heart. But if you've got the cash to spare, why not live it up in style? After all, you only live once, right?